Alright guys, it's another episode of Fuck It Friday. We call it Fuck It Friday around here because it is Friday. And fuck it. Anyway, I saw this on the internet the other day. And it was actually posted by a cousin of mine, and I'm glad he did. I'm not take all that much offense to it. I just wanted to say something about it. So Joe, I ain't trying to throw you under the bus. It was pretty good. Most of your memes I hate, by the way. But anyways, yeah, I love you, kind of. Anyways, so this is it. This is what it was. You know, it's basically what it says, and I can't remember. It says, one of these is a symbol of blue-collar work, utility, and American freedom. The other is a luxury vehicle made for little boys to feel like big men, same bed size. So anyways, obviously, you know, the irony is that this is the luxury vehicle. And most of them are fucking nice, dude. I mean, you can't get them for, damn, less than $75,000 now, it seems like. Even just the white normal ones. Anyways, yeah, I wanted to address that. So, you know, the same bed size don't mean shit. It's the power to pull. It's the payload. The guys that drive these are probably hard workers and probably blue collar workers, but chances are they work at a big warehouse, someplace like a military base, someplace where they're doing maintenance and sort of stuff, which, you know, while you're there, dude, they're not really all that free. You can't stop here on the way from one job to the next and make sarcastic videos like we do here at Fuck It Friday. So, anyways, I am a blue collar worker. I am relatively free. Most people, it's kind of hard to cancel a plumber because nobody wants to do it. That's the thing, you know. You don't want to say anything you want because you do want to be professional, and you will eventually alienate too many people. But for the most part, nobody wants your job. So, you know, whatever. So I was going to show you my truck. Real quick. This is my truck. I'm not going to show you the cab because it's trashed. Let's see here. So it's a 1-ton Ford Transit. It has, you see there's some construction work right there. You see our track goes to building a park for the kiddos. Building a car park for the kiddos. They are working, by the way. They're not, I don't think they're standing on, leaning against any shovels, but. Anyway, so here's my truck. Right here. Right there. And the reason why it's a symbol of freedom. I can carry a bunch of crap in here, and this is the reason why we have it. You know, I got my tools, my Milwaukee tools. I got my fucked up ass Home Depot bucket. I do hate Home Depot, but there's kind of a love-hate relationship. There's, you know, we got Home Depot. The bottom one is Ace, Blue, Lowe's, Home Depot, Lowe's. You can see I do shop there. So got kind of some disorganized fittings. I call this system of disorganization. It's also it's a security issue. If you have enough really fucked up shit and nobody else can find it, well, they can't steal it. So got my jack hammer. Got my rotary hammers. Got my sewer machine. Let's see. Of course, I got my shovel. My these are real work boots. You know, this is a symbol of American freedom. Most people don't steal that shit. Don't know really why. Can't figure that out. This one right here, that is a lift. That's a table lift. You get a little bit older and your joints don't work so well, you can jack that fucker up and lift your water heaters up and slide it in and out of closets. Pretty badass. I'm not going to exactly tell you what that is. Probably don't want to know. There's the other side. There's the other side. There's all the way around. You see it's a little bigger than that other one. A little bigger. thing I'll show you about it. See, it's a T350. That generally means it's a 1 ton. Gonna kill it here just so I can show you what I got in here. I got my FuckitFriday tools, FuckitFriday camera reel. That's a listening leak detection device. This also works in case somebody tries to steal my shit. Camera monitor for the, see, it's a rigid C-snap. It's a press tool for putting down gas pipe. Specialty PEX tool. Another crimp tool right there. The locator for locating the camera. Also has a line tracer on it, so I can locate line, metallic water lines, anything with the tracer wire. That's a bandsaw. This is a gun for the Pro Press equipment. This is the big Pro Press shit. Everything's kind of disorganized in here, but that's because I don't have enough room to keep it in its boxes. So what those things do is they give me the ability to get my jobs done. What this truck does, in case you kind of figured it out, is it allows me to store all this cargo, and I can store all these tools, and I can put water heaters, and I can put some trash in there as long as I keep it reasonably clean. This is the door that goes from the from the cab back to there, where I can go turn the light on right here, walk back here, turn this on, turn this on, turn this on, turn this on. And also, you know, because it's part of FuckitFriday, and in case you haven't figured out, most plumbers, we're running and gunning, and most of the places we go to don't have water, and you're there for several hours, and sometimes you gotta piss. And anyways, got a porta potty in here. It's about a half a gallon. Anyways, I'm sure you really wanted to know that, but what this does is this allows us to take off, get our shit done, instead of driving around doing all that bullshit, and get off at a decent hour to go home. Anyways, so yeah, that's my deal there. I just thought I might say it, because whenever on that meme when he posted it, there was sense, you know, there was humor, but whenever you tap on that stuff, and he was sharing something else, another page or whatever. And the thing that was so funny about it is I was going through some of the comments, as we all do, because that's where life's real truths are. That's where you actually get the secret to life, the essence of knowledge is in the comments of most posts. Yeah, it was funny. The people who were in agreement that the small truck was the truck of choice for the blue collar workers, for the tough ones, for the biggest, who do the biggest, baddest jobs. And granted, I may not be the biggest and the baddest, but you know what? I'm probably about at least the second most handsome plumber in Oklahoma City. You know, just kidding. Kinda, not really. You know, they always say. I had some man tell me one time. He said there's two ways to success in this world. He said, son, you either need to be good looking or useful. And he said, boy, you better figure out a way to be useful. So, yeah. Anyways, got lost in my sarcasm. So, yeah. The guys that were speaking on that and were saying that, you know, they were all saying like, yeah, the people I know, the blue collar workers I know, don't drive those fucking trucks. I'm like, yeah. Bullshit. The blue collar workers drive one of these trucks and they go home, and if they don't, you know, whatever, a lot of them drive that truck, and the reason why they drive that truck is because it pulls their fucking boat. It won't, you know, that little fucker ain't gonna pull their boat. That little fucker ain't. That's. It ain't about the bed. It's about the payload. Anyways, y'all have a good one. Today's my daughter's birthday. I am trying to blast through my jobs so I can get home and have the freedom to have a party for the second most beautiful girl in the world. Y'all have a good one.